Hello and welcome back to Not a Watch Snob. I am your host, William. See, look what I did there. You thought I was going to say Bill, but... And today... we have some history. Finally! I mean, it's been a while, but we actually have a watch with some history. So let's dive in, gracefully, to Delma. It all started in 1924, with two brothers named Adolf and Albert Gilliman, as they created a company called ANA. See, get it? Albert, Adolf, A. Never mind. Anyway, they were creating magnificent watches in Leganau, Switzerland. And in 1933, the first watches and pocket watches ever with the Delma name were produced. Delma, being German and Gaelic for noble protector, which I imagine is where they came up with their insignia with that regal crown, is known for a variety of watches throughout their history. From their sports watches in 1946 to their 1969 periscope dive watch, Delma has been challenging themselves to create fantastic, reliable, and sophisticated timepieces from a family-owned watch company since their inception. Now, I'll be honest. Before doing my research on this review, I used to think Delma was just making very expensive Rolex homages, with the crown and, everything about it. But as I explored their website, I noticed that there was truly a watch for everyone. Whether you like divers or dress, field or flying, Delma has you covered. And honestly, I'm not much of a field watch collector, however, I thoroughly enjoyed this watch. What I really liked about this watch was the fact that it could be dressed up or be sporty or elegant no matter what the occasion was. It was the perfect combination of trendy and tough, and truthfully, this is a watch that could fit in several different categories. This is the Delma Cayman. The specs of this watch are as follows. This automatic watch is 42mm in diameter, it has a lug width of 22mm, a height of 13.3mm, and a lug-to-lug size of 50mm. The case material is stainless steel. The case back is stainless steel with a transparent mineral crystal. The crystal is a sapphire crystal with AR coating. It has a water resistance of 50 ATMs or 500 meters or 1,650 feet for our American idiots. It has a black iodized aluminum unidirectional diver's bezel. And the movement powering this beautiful watch is a caliber SW200, Solida SW200, with the Delma custom rotor. That movement has a power reserve of 38 hours, it has 26 joules, and a frequency of 28,800 BPH. The pros and cons of this watch are as follows. Pro. The dial is simple yet sporty. I enjoyed the fact that it could be worn while dressing up or even wearing play clothes. It was elegant when it needed to be, and it was badass when it wanted to be. And the watch is just overall very well built. Pro. I really enjoyed the Delma logo. Now, at first I thought the crown was going to be a turnoff because, Rolex. But honestly, this crown is distinctive and it makes the watch so much more enjoyable. It's not overbearing and in your face like the other, like Olives or, the other watches that have crowns. But it makes it look very, very classy. And I'm surprised I actually took a liking to the crown as much as I did. Con. As well built and as comfortable as the band it came with truly is, I personally don't think it matched this watch at all. It made the watch look too tactical, so I switched it out for one of my snob straps, which are available in the description. Sorry to add a little tag there, but honestly, the strap was beautiful, but it just didn't match that watch. It was well built, but it was like green. I mean, the watch has red and black. It's a very sharp looking watch, and I think with a NATO or maybe even a a bracelet, I think this watch would have looked a hell of a lot better. Pro. The lume was amazing. I love how clean and sharp the lume was on the numbers and indices. It's got some really good lume, and the lume lasts forever. It's really good quality lume. Pro, the bezel is very crisp and clean looking. It's got a lot of nice little clicks to it, which, I'm a sucker for the clicks. And I think the bezel was definitely a pro. Pro. The presentation of this watch is very, very nice. Everything from the parchment paper with their logo to the smell of that clean leather box. I loved everything about the presentation of this watch. Also, I love the open case back. With Delma's like gold or brass rotor, I think it made the watch bat way above your average field watch. Now, most field watches just have, plain or solid case backs, and I think the open case back made it so much better. That's why I'm saying it's not just a field watch. You can dress this puppy up and wear it on any occasion. My biggest con is the price, and I'm just going to be honest. On Delma's website, the watch is going for $1,225. Now, don't get me wrong, this watch is great, but I subscribe to the idea that a field watch should be beaten, worn, and loved, for lack of a better word. But I think for $1,225, that's a whole lot of loving. And I just think, now I get it. I understand everyone's budget is different, and I just happen to be broke, but I think that I'd be a player in like the $900 range. But I mean, I get it. It's a Swiss-made automatic watch, and it has an extensive history, but I mean, look at Tissot. Tissot field watches go for around, $600 to $500? I mean, and I think they're very well priced to sell, and I think $1,225 is going to be a turnoff for a lot of people. So I just think if they lower that price just a tiny bit, it would be more readily available for people. Anyway, if you want to check out what Delma has to offer, go ahead and click the link in my description, and it will bring you right to their website. And you can find probably a Delma that will match your budget and your style for you. Also, if you're looking to get yourself into one of my stylish NATO straps, go ahead and check out my official store in the description or in the store category on my channel as well, where you can find $7 straps that you can't beat. All in all, let me know what you think about Delma watches in the comment section below, and please subscribe because it helps out my channel. And remember, I'm not a watch snob, and neither are you. Good chatting with you boys. Until next time.